you playing, girl, I'm everything you wanted.
Welcome back, guys, to Lation Shit. So today I've got the lovely Miss Devine here with me today. So yeah, we're just gonna get straight into it.
Girl, I'm
Telling everyone what it is that you do.
I am a radio presenter. That's how most people know me, a radio presenter for.
I can see you're rapping, Ujima Radio.
DJ, journalist. I've got my hand in a lot of different pots, hosting.
That's cool.
Media based.
Right, so this is going to be a kind of a different interview from all the ones you've probably previously had.
I'm normally the one doing the interviewing, so I'm on the other side.
Cool. So can you start by telling everyone your current relationship status?
My current relationship status?
Mm-hmm.
I'm not going to discuss that. Sorry. I didn't know you were going to ask me that question. No, sorry.
Okay. Question I have for you then is, would you judge a potential partner based on their body count?
Based on a body count?
Yeah. So a potential guy who's...
No, because I would look at it from a perspective of what you did prior to me is not my business.
Right, okay, yeah.
So, no.
And you would expect the guy to be the same with you?
Well, I guess so, yeah.
But why do you think there's so much judgment nowadays because of body count? Because guys, a lot of guys now, one thing they care about mostly is body count.
I don't know. Well, see, that's news to me. That's not something that I was familiar with. I didn't know that was a thing. But I do know that there is an unbalance with, it's kind of cool for guys to, have notches on the bedpost. But when it's the woman, it's the woman's a garden tool, or she's loose or a sket.
Yeah.
So that kind of unfairness is quite an obvious thing.
So what do you think about this whole thing like Amber Rose does, the slut walk, that women should be owning their body count and stuff like that?
I don't know, that's like a cultural thing. That's like a westernized cultural thing, because other cultures don't promote kind of looseness
sleeping around.
Like that.
Yeah,
they don't. So I think that's just a westernized feminist mind frame where women are trying to there's a certain selection of women who they feel they need to try and compete with men and do the things that men do.
Yeah.
So the slut walk thing, because men are allowed to be loose, so we can be. I don't know. I don't subscribe to that. But
do you feel that it's more like women trying to own themselves in society rather than competing? Where it's more women trying to, own I've slept with guys, and so what, that shouldn't define me as a person? Because I don't think necessarily that's what Amber Rose is trying to do.
I don't know, it's a cultural thing. I mean, 50 years ago it was traditional for women to get married, and and then now 2018 we're having a whole different conversation. So I don't know, it's maybe a generational thing as well, where women carry themselves differently.
That's fair. Cool. Next question I have for you then is, would you date outside of your race?
Would I date outside of my race? And if you want me to be honest, under the system of racism and white supremacy that we're currently living in, no, I wouldn't.
No. Because I
feel that a non-black person wouldn't be able to relate to me. Their reality is different.
Yeah, but it's difficult though, because it's something that you can kind of you can kind of teach it, but they won't fully understand. But then it's not to say that every person who's not the same race as you have not gone through the same struggles. They might have gone through similar struggles.
The quote unquote black struggle is very unique.
Yeah.
And that's something that we've kind of, as original people, have gone through, and nobody else has experienced that reality.
So you've never dated anybody outside of your own race at all?
No. I don't know. I just love myself. I want to reproduce myself. I just look for someone who looks like me, who can relate to me. So that's just my personal opinion. But I don't judge anybody. I mean, you know, or live and let live.
It's true. Cool. So, how about people staying friends with their ex or staying in contact with their ex? How would you feel? So, if you were with someone and they stayed in contact with their ex,
I mean, big people big people think. I mean, you know, if you're with somebody and you trust them, then and you're secure with yourself. I mean, why would there be a problem?
So you wouldn't have no issues with your new guy staying in contact with his previous ex?
I'm secure as a woman and with myself, and if I have trust for that person, then I wouldn't think twice about it.
Okay, that's cool. And who do you think should pay for the first date?
In 2018, we can go halves.
Go halves?
Yeah, go halves, I reckon. And if you know, if the option is there, oh no, I'll pay. Okay, you float your eyelashes. And the mum wants to pay for that, then I don't know. But I think that, you know, this, you know, halves is not. It's not a big deal.
I feel like women got too used to this culture of thinking that the guy has to pay. Because when you go back to tradition, that's how it's always been. Mm-hmm. The guy will take you out, and the guy should be the one who's paying for the date. And most men I've known, they've said, like, if a woman pays on a date, they feel less manly.
Okay.
Especially if she's the one that's like picked him up and they've gone to the date. Yeah. And she's also paid and then dropped him home.
Yeah. Well, that could be a cultural thing as well, I think. But yeah, I mean, I don't know. Depends on the individuals, I guess.
So you'd gladly just go house?
Yeah, I wouldn't like, because some people like to carry themselves.
Yeah. And
they like to feel like secure, like, you know, I don't know. I think that's an individual thing. For me, it wouldn't be an issue. Like, I wouldn't expect. I wouldn't expect
I wouldn't expect the guy to pay. I think
if
that's the problem, though. There's too much expectancy. Mm-hmm. Like, a guy expects you to act a certain way, even though he knows he'll probably pay, and a girl is already coming out expecting the guy to pay. Mm-hmm. So most times, most girls don't even like bring out their purse because they're like, "Well, I'm not paying."
Are you serious?
This is real life.
See, wow, I don't know any women that would do that. That's what I mean. It's I don't know, people move in different circles. I don't know. I just, wow, that's...
See, like, I go out and there'll be girls that haven't even brought money to get home. And I'm like, so how did you think you're getting home? They're like, oh yeah, I was hoping this guy would drop me home, or this guy will pay for a taxi.
I don't know.
Cool. So, last question I have for you then is, do you think monogamy is natural, and why?
I don't know. It's like, I don't know. I might just straddle the fence on this one, but I just feel like, you know, being in a relationship, if you're in a relationship with somebody, I think there needs to be trust. And if you both agree that you're going to be faithful, then that's what you should be. It's, you know, it's damaging to tell lies to somebody and to hurt them in that way.
But it's not necessarily that you're not being unfaithful. It's kind of like when people are married to multiple women, you've both gone into this agreement together that you're all pretty much as one with this guy or this woman, kind of thing. So are we saying that it's natural for certain people and not natural for certain people then? Or could it be natural but we just choose not to be because of the society that we live in?
I don't know, because I mean, in ancient times, people had polygamous relationships for, you know, various different reasons, where the man would have more than one wife or whatever, because of war and stuff, and, you know, to build up like civilizations. But in this day and age, it's quite westernized to be monogamous. It's seen as like quite a westernized thing to be. That you can, you know, it's illegal for you to have multiple wives in this country, I think, but
is it?
To legally marry more than one.
Oh,
yeah. That's illegal, but, you know, obviously, you can marry. I swear you can marry two people, marry their pets and stuff, and like, you know, you can marry the person of the same gender and stuff like that. That's legal, you know what I mean? But
in this country.
Yeah, I think so. There's a lot of, I don't know. But is it natural for people to be monogamous?
Oh no, yeah, I remember because I seen someone married a tree or something.
Yeah. The goalposts would be moved around, but I don't know, because most people, I've said this before on my radio show, most people are in polygamous relationships anyway, and they just don't even know it. Like, that's the reality of the situation. But I just feel that you shouldn't, if you're in a relationship with somebody, you shouldn't hurt them in that way, like by cheating. So if you're in an open relationship, yeah, do you know what? I'm going to be with this person and I'm not going to be faithful. I'm just letting you know from the jump, and you agree to that, then yeah, that's good. But like to have that deviant side where you're kind of sneaking around,
yeah,
that's not right. But like I said, most people are in polygamous relationships anyway, and they don't even know.
But I feel like for now, the time we're in, monogamy is not natural for our society, because you got so much going on. Like, you have a guy who's probably got a girlfriend and people know, and the girls know, but the girls don't care and still choose to like step out with this guy knowing what they know. Like, it's like some females don't actually care that you've got a man. They'll just be like, yeah, I know. And
yeah, well, I don't know, maybe I don't know, it's how people are raised. I you know, what can you put that down to, or is it just that's just the way that we are in 2018?
I think it's how society has come, because when you think about it, like most people's parents, when they were growing up, you just had the mum and the dad, and they've been together for years, nothing else, not seen anybody else. Probably been together like when they were like 16, and then that's it until now. They're like probably in like their 70s or whatever. So maybe it's the change in times that monogamy is not so natural for us anymore.
As long as people are not telling lies and they're just open and no one's getting hurt, do you know what I mean? I think that people should just do what they're doing. But, you know, most people are in polygamous relationships. I'm going to say that again because that's just the truth. But, like, most men don't have polygamoney. So, and women here and it's like, no. That's the thing in ancient times, in traditional times, it was about how many, you know, goats and, you know, how much whatever you had.
How much land.
If you could afford to have multiple women, that's what it was about. Multiple children, you could actually afford to do that. But, you know, some people might be punching above their pay grade.
Broke. Cool, well that's all the questions I had for you, but thank you for coming.
You're welcome.
Hope you guys enjoyed watching it, and see you again soon.
When can I come back?
Girl, I'm everything you wanted.
Okay, the other question I had for you was, to you, what is a man? So when someone says to you, like, you know when girls are like, I need a man, I need a real man, what's a man? Like, to you, what would you say is it as a man?
What's manhood? I don't know. Strength, provider, strong, leadership.
Leadership.
Yeah, absolutely.
So like the man needs to be like the head.
Yeah, security. Yeah.
Insecurities.
Yeah. Do you know what I mean? To bring that security, because that's what women like to feel secure. They say a man builds the house, but the woman makes the home. So, yeah, leadership. Absolutely, that's sexy, right? No, it is. I think so. Leadership is, you know, you kind of.
Cool.